In this episode of Bob's Workshop, I'd like to talk about my new 32-inch monitor. Oh, wait a second. Did I say this was Elon's workshop? No, I did not. It's Bob's Workshop, and I have to stay within a very limited budget. This is the second Aopen monitor that I've purchased recently from Amazon, and the price has since come down an additional $15. This was right after Christmas of 2024, and a digital coupon for 25% off was still available. That means a further $45 off the original price, so after taxes, my final price was $145.52. And shipping or returns are both free. So, who is Aopen and why did I buy two of these? Aopen is a brand made by ACER, which is at least one of the cheaper brands that's familiar to me. Most new low-end 4K monitors start around $300. Here's a refurbished one from LG for $199, and then another one at the same price, but they don't even name the manufacturer. After the 25% off, but before taxes, you are now looking at a brand new, nearly 32-inch 4K monitor for $134.99. But why did I buy this a second time? Well, after assembling the first one and connecting it to my MacBook, I discovered that the backlighting on the left side was not working. I was also concerned about the richness of the colors and how dark the blacks were. Neither was very impressive at this point, especially compared to the Retina screen on my 11-year-old MacBook. Apple's Retina screens are awesome, but I still wanted a big 4K monitor, so I shipped the old one back and waited for the new one to arrive. There are 5 buttons on the bottom of this monitor. On the far right is the one for power, and the other 4 are for adjustments to the colors, the brightness, and the inputs. I played with the colors and contrast for a while, and I was initially not too impressed. But then I realized that my 2012 Mac Mini was limited to only about 1080p for its signal to the Aopen monitor. That's about the best it could do through an HDMI cable. So I switched to my 2014 MacBook Pro, which can produce a 4K output for this Aopen monitor. On the earlier monitor that I returned, the broken backlighting definitely affected the colors and the blacks. This picture is much better, although it still doesn't come close to an Apple Retina display. If you go by screen size alone, any Retina display will have at least 220 pixels per inch. Now, even though this is a 4K monitor, because of its size, the 3840 by 2160 lines of resolution come out to only 140 pixels per inch. Which means this 31.5-inch 4K monitor is good, but it's not a Retina display. So in order to keep that same pixel count, as Apple's screens get bigger, the resolution has grown also, which is why their new 32-inch monitor displays at 6K or 6016 by 3384 lines of resolution. Dang. But does all that make this monitor an affordable option? At the time of this video, the Aopen 32-inch 4K monitor was still $179.99 on Amazon. But The digital coupon is now only 10%, which is just $18 off, so with tax it has gone up to $174.62. Is it still the cheapest 32-inch 4K monitor that you can buy new? I'm not sure, but it was a good bargain in early January 2025, and I'm keeping mine. It's actually pretty good. It may not feature the latest or best display technology with its LCD screen. It looks better in a darker room without ambient lighting to wash out the colors or the contrast. It also lacks internal speakers, but the real reason I bought it is to go with the new Mac Mini that I have on order. That desktop computer is the cheapest one you can buy with Apple's latest M4 processor, so I think this cheap monitor will go well with that cheap computer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.